like to invite Mr. David Finkelshteyn from Pivotal AI to share with us the topic Transforming Animal Welfare, Leveraging Technology and Community for Shelter Dog Adoption. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me.
Hello.
I hope you can see and hear me well. Just a second, let me share my screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my presentation.
Yeah. So please wait for 1 minute. Yeah, we can see your screen now. Thank you.
Okay, great. Just can you see how slides moving now? Just to make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Hi.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so hi again, my name is David. Today I'm going to tell you about Pivotal's project aims to change dog adoption perception worldwide. First, a bit about myself. My background in chemistry and physics, where I first met with a data scientist, and ever since I worked in this industry. I used to be a data scientist in a company, leader of a team of data scientists, a freelancer. And several years ago, I found a company, Pivotal, where we creating innovative data and AI-driven solution across many industries such as marketing, finance, manufacturing, healthcare, and many more. Also, I'm owner of 2 dogs, which lead us to the topic of my presentation. So yeah, traveling to different countries, I noticed how different these places looks in terms of dogs presence. Some places you can see a lot of pure breed dogs with their owners or stray dogs outside. But in some places you can see dogs clearly adopted and full in these places. So the question I'm wondering about is what is influence on the people's decision to take a dog from a shelter or from the street, or buy it, or even don't take it, even if you want the dog. And as a data scientist, I conducted a little research, and you can see summary of this research in this slide. So as you can see, again, you need to understand that the data about dogs populations and like fostering of the dogs and owning dogs is really not accurate, because obviously there's in some places this data is not tracked with all necessary method, I would say. So, but what the data I was able to gather says that only 30% of all dogs population are owned. We can see some data across the countries. For example, in United States, 76 million dogs owned, and 2 million of dogs annually adopted, while 3.1 million of dogs entering shelters every year. In China, we know that approximately 27 million of dogs are there, and we don't have any accurate data regarding how many dogs are owned or adopted there, but it's clearly not a lot. compared to this number. At the same time, in Brazil, there is a significant dog population with a high rate of dogs ownership per capita. In India, we saw 58% growth in the number of pet dogs over 5 years, last 5 years. In Argentina, is the highest rate of pet ownership per capita. It's 66. Imagine 66% of people owning a dog. And in Switzerland, experienced 10% decrease of number of pet dogs over last 5 years. So the one takeaway we should get from this bit of data is that percentage of dogs being owned in the country is not related with the economy or standards of living there, which is actually a good sign for us, because it's hard to change the economy in the country. So what then influence this decision of people to take dog from the take dog overall or not take it, or if someone taking a dog, is it buying a dog or adopt a dog from the shelter? So after finding some surveys and speaking with people working in an industry, I get an idea that if we're talking about a group of people who already want a dog, but they didn't decide if they willing to take the dog or not, and if they're willing to take, are they going to buy it, or are they going to adopt someone from the street or from the shelter or from the foster family? There are many misconceptions that lead to a decision not to take or buy rather than adopt. So you can see it's like top 8 misconceptions are here, and all of them are actually false. So shelter dogs have behavior issue, which is not true. It's rather related with how you train your dog. Shelter dogs are old and sick, not necessary. It's again depends on how people care about their dogs or dogs in the shelter. Pure breeder dogs are better. It's just sounds like something unrelated with the facts. Shelter dogs are difficult to train. Shelter dogs are less affectionate. Shelter dogs are damaged. Shelter dogs are only mutts, and old dogs won't bond with new owners. So all of this is actually not true, but people really think, a lot of people think that for a lot of people, these are really reasons to not adopt a dog from the shelter. And at this point, I understand that this problem, this perception shifting might be done by providing more relevant and accurate information about the whole process of dog adoption. Yeah, about the whole process of this. So we designed an application in Pivotal, which ultimate goal of which is to gather attention of people who are interested in the topic and educate them and help them to go through the process of adoption and living with dog. So our application, I just want to disclaimer, application is still developing. So there is no actual application live now, unfortunately, but again, we are in process of development. So our application has 3 core features: is to educate, to connect, and to support. And the mission is to get attention of the people and change their idea about getting dogs. So let's talk about each of these features separately. So yeah, community feature is basic. It's going to be basically like a social network, but with a topic, right? With and the topic is a dog. So people who owns a dog can share their ideas, like from photos and some impression and use, like social networks we knows like Instagram, etc. To share advices and support and stories and like asking and answer questions. The big thing here is educational content. We go into want people, the participant of our community, to share the content. So it can be a content from dogs owner, not professionals, and as well as professionals. So veterinarians, professional dog trainers, dog behavioral specialists. So we want all these specialists and again, just users to share content with each other to make it simpler for everyone in the community to work with their dogs. We're going to integrate as a software, AI, and data software development company. Of course, we're going to integrate AI there. Now we are integrating AI assistant in the application, which will help to match the dogs and potential owners, and also will provide AI trainer to the application. So people who don't want to be in the group or training with a real trainer, they can use an advantage technology and train their dogs with AI, which is also possible. But yeah, we're also going to integrate with the shelters to have online information about dogs existing and for existing and available for an adoptions. Yeah, we're also going to fostering a local communities offline to host an event, meet, walking together, and sharing time with the dogs together. And in order to keep users' attention, we're going to add gamification element, like an awarding of different activities and admiration of some impact in the community. Yeah, we're going to connect people from a different point in this community, adopters with the rescue organization, fosters family, people who want to probably adopt dogs, and etc. Yeah, here how you can help. Unfortunately, there is no application yet, so you can't download it, but we are welcoming all ideas. You can share about the application, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing, Mr. Finkelshteyn. Yeah, and it's such a meaningful and insightful sharing.